Right, so this is the recap of day two of what I've done so far. Concerning me writing down my goals and working on towards it, I actually did almost everything yesterday, which is just one. That one was because I tried creating Fiverr accounts for a while now, but they are not approving it. Then I realized Fiverr has gotten way strict, and I got to get like updates. Like there's this saying they said, update is always up to date. Like I try to get like updates on how to create it or how to go around it. At the same time, the software that I was being given to install, my laptop was not approving it. I don't know the reason why. Maybe it's kind of like older version. I don't know, but I think that's the only thing that actually weighed me down yesterday compared like me achieving my goal. So that's just about that. At the same time, I'm having a kind of like a weird feeling in a way that I'm having. I'll call it. I'm having a snap feeling. What I'm trying to say is that if you're a football fan or Arsenal fan, you realize that whenever they are winning, like on a streak level, if they are winning on a streak level, it will get to a time like if they, especially if they are real fans, they will be like they will be doubting like they are winning way too much, like they are winning way too much consistently. If that makes sense in a way, do you get that? And that's the feeling that I'm actually having right now, and uh, and I think it happened to me over and oh god, and I think it has happened to me uh, here we go again. And I think has happened to me over and over and over again. In a way that I've helped a lot of people. I read a lot of books, and I've ditched out my wisdom that I've gotten from the books and a bit of the um, application that I've done. At the same time, when I'm doing it for myself, if I've done it for a while, if I've done it for a while, I will just stop. And when I've done all these things, like when I've reached all my goal yesterday, I I was having that feeling even up to this morning. Like, what if I start that weird consistency again? Like I've been consistent and at the same time I just dropped. Do you get that concept? So that's what happened. That's what happened, and I really hope I go through everything and I'm actually consistent this time around, and that's just how everything goes. And another thing I want to talk about is that focus on your process rather than your success. That's it. Anyways, focus on your process rather than your success. If you've been focusing on your success and it has been working for you, I mean, good for you. But if it has not been, I would recommend you to focus on your process rather than your success. And that means that you fall in love with the process rather than the success. For example, if you look at anything in life, you know, most of the time, like the success is just a little while, if that makes sense in a way. Do you get, like, for example, let's say like Killian Murphy that actually got his first um, Oscar of recent. Do you know how many years this guy has been acting? How many roles he has done? Perfectly, maybe not perfect, but at the same time, it's perfect to me. Do you get the concept? Like, and many other people like that, they haven't gotten anything. Just for how many hours? Just got that Oscar and just say, yeah, thank you, and whatever that the speech that I want to give, and he's gone. But if you are just waiting for that particular Oscar moment, and you can see it's just like a little while. Yes, they can interview him and every other thing, but at the same time, how many years these guys have been doing it consistently, and every other cool guy that I saw that have been doing it, even though if they don't get what's it called, even if they don't get what's it called, being nominated or being get like they get maybe an Oscar or something. So that's just what I want to say. Whatever that you do for you to get that particular Oscar, make sure you're doing it. Like, and I'm even talking to myself right now as well. So instead of you focusing, okay, I want to make this particular amount, instead of you focusing on that, you can have that in mind. At the same time, just make sure you are focusing. Just make sure you are focusing on the activity that actually bring that result. If that makes sense, focus on that particular activity that brings the result, rather than you putting all your efforts and your worries on the results. Do you get? So I believe if everybody works towards it, I believe it's actually a great way to achieve our success and whatever we have in mind. And that being said, I'll see you in the next, and I hope and I'll work towards. And actually, I've been doing well this morning. I've written down my goal. I've actually achieved some, and yeah, it's been nice so far. And I really hope, and I'll work towards it by making sure I achieve my goal today as well, or to do list. So that's just about that.